I want to talk about Brock Purdy. We haven't really analyzed Brock Purdy in a while. He's sort of been he escaped the scrutiny of the Super Bowl. He didn't do anything wrong, and he said all the right things afterward. But we need to talk about the quarterback of this team. What makes me think of this is Kirk Cousins just got a contract with the Falcons. It's going to pay him $45 million a year on average. Kirk Cousins, 36 years old, coming off an Achilles tear. What does that mean for Brock Purdy's market? I know it's a year away, but I bet you the Niners are thinking about it. If he continues on this trajectory, lighting it up in the regular season, winning games in the playoffs, but not winning a Super Bowl, he does that again, he's going to be in line for at least $50 million a year. Because, I mean, Kirk Cousins doesn't put up numbers like Brock Purdy in the regular season. He doesn't win playoff games, and he's worth 45. So, yeah, Brock's going to be worth at least 50. Is he worth it? I just want to point out something I'm not sure anyone's mentioned. It's staring all of us right in the face. Can we look at his playoff resume? He's won some games. His numbers in the regular season are incredible. Some of the best ever for a quarterback making early in his career. Here are his numbers in the playoffs, game by game. First start ever against Seattle, 131.5 quarterback rating. Just destroyed him. That's the kind of Brock Purdy we see in the regular season all the time. Second playoff game, quarterback rating of 87. No touchdown passes, no interceptions. Wins the game. Doesn't make any big mistakes. Pretty modest performance. Next game, he gets hurt. Next game, Green Bay, quarterback rating 86.7. One touchdown pass, no interceptions. 58% completion percentage, kind of a modest performance, especially for Brock Purdy. So 131, 87, hurt, 86. Next game, 89 rating. One touchdown, one pick. Kind of a modest performance. Next game, Super Bowl, 89 rating. One touchdown, no picks. Is he really good enough to win a Super Bowl? He's good enough to go to the Pro Bowl. He's good enough to maybe almost win an MVP. But in the playoffs, 4 games in a row that he's been healthy, he's been under 90 quarterback rating. That's not a guy, to me, that you're dying to give $50 million a year to. Still a very good quarterback. But in the playoffs, when teams are better and the game plans are better, and Kyle starts choking, it doesn't seem like Purdy can really overcome that. He doesn't lose the game for the Niners. I mean, he's 4-2 in the playoffs, but I'm asking you, is Purdy good enough to win a Super Bowl? He's on the best team in football. 4 games in a row in the playoffs, quarterback rating under 90. Is that not his fault? And like, he doesn't get this scrutiny because he's making $900,000 a year. There's really no point in combing through his stats. But once he's making $50 million a year, people are going to notice this. So I think he has more to prove. I'd like to see what he does in the playoffs this year. Can you put up a quarterback rating over 90 against a team that's not 9-9 Seattle with Geno? I mean, I think he has more to prove.